Are you looking for a fun hike to do in Utah with the family? If so, watch this video to see what the Scout Falls hike is like up the American Fork Canyon. This hike starts at the Timpuniki parking area. You can come along with me as I take you on the Scout Falls hike, and I'll show you the wildflowers along the way and give you some great tips you'll want to have when you're taking your family on this hike. Oh, and go ahead and hit the subscribe button and click the bell to be notified when I upload my next video. Scout Falls is found in the Mount Timpanogos Uintas National Forest wilderness. When you get there, this is the sign you'll see, and you're asked to sign in before you enter the trailhead right there on the clipboard. This is the trailhead, and they ask that you keep your group size to 15 people or less. The trail is absolutely beautiful. I loved all the scenery along the way. There are times when you're surrounded by beautiful flowers, and then there's other times when you are crossing small streams or a little bit larger streams. We had fun listening to all the water throughout the hike, even if we couldn't see it on the trail, and then discovering it along the trail as we hiked up to the falls. As you can see, there are so many opportunities for amazing pictures the closer you get to the falls, and there is a wide variety of different plants along the trail. Now, on the trail up, there is a fork in the road where you can go left or right, and somebody who had gone all the way to the top of the mountain, not just to the falls, was coming down and told us to take the left-hand trail to get to the falls. Now, I recommend following the trail all the way up. In the video a little bit later on, you'll see on our way down the way that we were actually supposed to go up. We ended up cutting part of the hike out and then having to go up this shale kind of pathway that was a little sketchy for kids. And so stay on the trail and don't fork off to the left and skip a couple of the switchbacks. It did save us some time, but it was ultimately was not worth it. Now, once we got to the falls, the view was absolutely astounding. It was gorgeous up there, and we had a ton of fun getting in the water and just searching around, looking at the different plants and just soaking in the falls coming down on you. There are a number of different falls, especially the time of year that we went. It was in July because there's still snow melting off the mountains. And so there was enough room for all of us to really explore the falls and enjoy the water. This trail was not super packed, which was nice, and it also gave us the opportunity to take some fun family pictures as we were exploring around these amazing falls. Now, on our way out, we ended up going the way we should have come up on the way out. So if you're facing the falls, if you're facing the mountain, the exit trail is to the right. If you're looking out at the beautiful expanse in front of you, it's to the left. And so once you get done exploring the falls, you can head on down the trail. And this is one of the first things you'll find on the trail is this really fun tree that had a bunch of roots. And it was just a beautiful hike on the way down. We ended up only missing about half a mile of the hike by going up the shale way that I was showing, and this is the actual trail that you will be following. We saw a lot of wildlife and, like I said before, wildflowers. It was just full of so many fun things for the kids and for us to see. If you're wondering what age of kids you can take on this hike, I would recommend that they are at least 3 or above and that they're pretty good at following instructions. The actual hiking portion of it is pretty safe. I didn't feel like there were any huge ledges that were going off to the right next to us on the side. The foliage was awesome. It was definitely an easier trail than Stewart Falls is, for instance. So probably the scariest part for young kids would be the actual falls. When you do get up to the falls, there's not a huge area for people just to hang out and feel safe in. And so It's not sketchy, but it's also not for the young children. There are a number of these throughout the hike where they're just small streams coming out of the mountain along the way. And as you can see, there's rocks along the way as well. And so it's definitely something that you want to take kids who are okay hiking and really not just needing a flat trail. The climb up, I never really felt like I was out of breath. It was just a gradual climb up, which was super nice. And once again, here's another waterfall that you have to cross. And so I recommend wearing either waterproof shoes or we saw a lot of people kind of swinging their kids across the water. Our kids personally like wearing the waterproof shoes so that they can experience like walking in the water. And we're coming up on another one, another place, a crossing that you can take your kids across. Now, I know that this one seems like it's kind of has more rapids than others, but don't be fooled. It's not that fast. And we did see a number of younger kids with their parents crossing this. I would highly recommend this hike if you are a hiking family, if you enjoy getting out and seeing nature. It was well worth the time that we put into it. I think that it took us right around an hour and a half to get up and back, maybe 2 hours, because we did spend some time up the falls just enjoying the views and exploring the water. I am going to put my video on fast forward so that you can see the entire trail going down and what it's like. We really enjoyed just the scenery along the way and all the amazing flowers. It was just a beautiful time of year to go, and we were super happy that we tried this new trail. Now, you can also check out some of my other hiking videos on our channel. We are going to put up a few other waterfall hikes that we have found here in Utah County this summer. Since we have moved here, we also have some hikes in San Diego on our YouTube channel, and our favorite waterfall that we actually used to live right next to in San Diego. Make sure when you're going on this hike or any other hike, especially when it's hot outside, that you are carrying enough water with you. We did take some extra snacks just to have on hand, which was super helpful. And as always, make sure that people know where you're going, and I recommend hiking with a hiking buddy. My cell phone did work on this hike the entire way. Do you have a favorite hike? I would love to hear about it in the comments below. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up and subscribe. And I look forward to posting another hiking video coming very, very soon. Talk to you soon. Have a wonderful day. And remember, you are amazing.